right now on CBS 12 News at 6 a.m. Fighting record inflation at your cost. Ahead, we're breaking down what another interest rate hike means for your monthly mortgage, car loan, and credit card payments.
And Palm Beach County Schools have a new police chief on the job. We'll introduce you to the person in charge of keeping our kids safe at school.
And dry skies out there for us this morning, but that's going to lead to a hotter afternoon. I've got to look at those increasing temperatures.
It's a new day. This is CBS 12 News This Morning.
Hey there, thank you for starting your Friday Eve with us. I'm Matt Lincoln.
And I'm Sam Kerrigan. It is going to be another hot and humid day for us here in South Florida.
Yeah, let's take a live look at Meisner Park in Boca Raton. When does Subculture Coffee open? Because iced coffee sounds pretty good right now. Gonna need that today. Let's take a look at our forecast of the meteorologist, Laura Leske.
Certainly could use a nice coffee right now. Looking live outside at radar, skies are dry out there. The drier skies mean more sunshine, and that means hotter temperatures. So we are going to be a little warmer today. Winds are really calm, so it's going to just be kind of a non-moving heat out there. We haven't had any strong wind gusts so far because the wind has been essentially at 0 miles per hour all morning. 11 o'clock, we are dry, mostly sunny. Here's 1, still dealing with clear conditions out there. 5:15 later today, an isolated shower could move through the area, but most of us will just stay pretty dry out there for the day today. Overnight, still dealing with a dry sky. A few isolated showers are possible for Friday, but we've got a higher rain chance tomorrow. It is going to be very hot today, but feeling even hotter. We're likely dealing with a heat index in the mid-90s. Matt, Sam.
Lauren, thank you. 6:01. Let's take a look on our roads. So far, so good here. West Palm Beach to Port St. Lucie. It's about a 40-minute drive for you there on I-95. Traffic Tracker 12 is on I-95 right now in West Palm Beach, heading north, just passing Blue Heron Boulevard. We're not tracking any crashes or delays.
6:02 now on this Friday Eve. This morning, the Federal Reserve is trying to fight record high inflation by raising interest rates again. Let's take a live look right now at the nation's capital as the sun rises there. Right now, millions of families are already hit hard by rising prices. Can now expect it to cost even more to borrow money. Interest rate will go up by 0.5%. That means it will soon cost more to borrow money for homes, cars, and credit card purchases. We broke this all down for you. If you have a credit card balance of $10,000 and only pay the minimum charge, your minimum monthly payment will go up by $4. What does this mean for your car loan? Well, that means that about less than $9 a month on a new auto loan of $39,000. And mortgages are, of course, on the top of many people's mind during the housing crisis. You can expect an average of $550 more a month than a year ago on a median price house of $437,000. CBS 12's Jay O'Brien at the live desk with this. Jay, we know specifically mortgages are going to be impacted by this.
Yeah, we're calling this the housing desk this morning, Matt, because the Fed trying to cool off that overheating economy, trying to bring down inflation. It's going to have a direct impact on everything you mentioned, but especially, and I'm going to write it out for you because that's how important this is. We're talking first-time home buyers. If you are a first-time home buyer, or depending upon your mortgage rate in general, that's going to have a significant impact for you because when the Fed raises interest rates, it has a trickle-down effect on your mortgage rates too. And those mortgage rates, even before this interest rate hike, were already sky high. The average rate on a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is about 5.3%. On a middle-of-the-road home, that will cost an extra $5,600 a year. The higher the price of that home, the more that goes up, obviously, and that is extremely important for here in Florida. As home prices continue to skyrocket here in the Sunshine State, new home buyers are already saying that they're virtually priced out of this housing market. And now with those rising interest rates, that likely might even get a lot worse. And that's going to have a significant impact for people whose rents are skyrocketing as well, because Floridians who are facing those rising rents are now going to see fewer options to buy a home and escape that cycle of seeing their rent increased year by year. Matt and Sam.
All right, Jay, thank you. It is 6:04 right now, and today more abortion rights protests are expected in cities across the country after a draft opinion leaked showing the Supreme Court plans to overturn Roe v. Wade. President Joe Biden described the opinion as a radical decision and took aim against former President Donald Trump and GOP members who helped put a conservative majority in the court.
What are the next things that are going to be attacked? Because this MAGA crowd is really the most extreme political organization that's existed in American history.
Now, to be clear, this is not the final say. It is only an opinion draft. But if the final ruling does overturn Roe v. Wade, 26 states are ready to ban abortion, including 13 states with so-called trigger laws that ban it immediately.
6:05 this morning, investigators are trying to identify a body found on the Treasure Coast. It was found near the River Park Marina by the Port St. Lucie Canal. Deputies discovered the body when someone living nearby called Florida Fish and Wildlife because they thought a manatee was stuck. Right now, all we know, the victim is a man between 20 and 40 years old.
Well, after a series of shakeups within Boynton Beach city leadership and controversy surrounding the death of a local teenager, the police department is asking community members to come together once again to help strengthen ties. CBS 12's Kara Duffy is live from the Boynton Beach Police Department this morning, where there will be a meeting later today. Kara, what are some of the issues they plan to tackle?
Good morning, Sam. Yes, some of the topics are set to include issues like complaint investigations and police accountability. All this comes after what's been a tumultuous few months here in the community, with members of the community really putting the pressure not only on some of the city's top leaders, but also, of course, local law enforcement. Now, issues of police accountability certainly have been at the forefront of concern after the death of 13-year-old Stanley Davis III. The teen died after an attempted stop by Boynton Beach police while riding his dirt bike back in December 2021. Since then, the officer involved has been the subject of community outrage, with some even pushing for him to be fired and charged in the teen's death. In the meantime, major shakeups in leadership. We're talking the former Boynton Beach Police Chief Michael Gregory. He resigned from his position in April, leaving behind a lot of questions surrounding a possible merger between the department and the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. A proposal was said to be in the works nearly a month ago. No update on that. And of course, most recently, city officials voted to fire the longtime city manager after nearly 15 years on the job. So again, a lot of change-ups in the community. And keep in mind, today's meeting is the second in a series of events like this, in which the police department is working to open the lines of communication and strengthen ties with people who live here in town and in the city. And the event will be going on this evening from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. right here at the Boynton Beach Police Department off of High Point Road. We have more info on our website, CBS12.com. Matt, Sam, back to you.
All right, Kara, I know you'll stay on top of that for us. 6:07 this morning, Palm Beach County Schools officially have a new head of police. Sarah Mooney has nearly 30 years of law enforcement background, and she was sworn in as the police chief yesterday. She's coming in at a time where the district is in need of 50 officers on school grounds. In a one-on-one interview, Mooney tells us that's not uncommon.
Being low on your staffing is a national problem right now in police work. It's not just specific to the school district. The unfortunate thing is that the school district was expected to really double their numbers almost overnight during a time when people are not necessarily getting into law enforcement. So it's a large problem.
And Mooney tells us she plans to get creative about recruiting, saying there's already good candidates within the district. Right now, Palm Beach County deputies and some municipal officers are helping patrol the schools.
6:08 is the time. The battle between Governor DeSantis and Disney is heating up this morning. Why a new lawsuit claims getting rid of Disney's private government is unconstitutional.
And the Miami Heat heading to Philly with a greater lead in the Eastern semifinals. We'll tell you about the win and the man everyone's talking about this morning.
Plus, is your home ready for hurricane season? I'm meteorologist Zach Covey. When it comes to a landfalling hurricane, you need to secure your home for the ride. That's today's topic for Hurricane Preparedness Week. We'll tackle reducing wind and flooding impacts to your property. Coming up on CBS 12 News this morning.